Biscuit. Welcome back to the Wholesome Feed. So this series has been so popular. I think I've been doing it for like a year about now, and I get constant requests to talk about this. So 3 reasons you should move to Western Washington. I know some people are like, oh, she trash talks Western Washington. I'm just being exceedingly honest, my biscuits. Everywhere has good and bad things about it. And I feel like a lot of people move to this area and don't kind of actually know what it's like. So these are 3 good reasons. Number 1 reason is that you really like being outdoors in forested settings, in the mountains, and you don't mind being outdoors when it's misty and rainy, when it's cold, because assume about 8 months out of the year, maybe 9, are going to be either rainy or cold or misty. But if you don't mind being outdoors in that, there's beautiful outdoor settings in this part of the state. It is really quite breathtaking. I think it's one of the things I noticed first. I compare it a lot to Norway. Whole parts of Western Washington look a ton like Norway. So if you've traveled to Norway and you like it, that is a really good reason, because it's beautiful. I mean, the whole Western US has amazing outdoor adventures, but Western Washington in particular is really beautiful. We spend our summers going to lakes and swimming and playing in forests, and it is very idyllic. But if you don't like the weather, that's going to make it tricky, because it's 8 to 9 months out of the year that's going to be a little funky weather, but still beautiful scenery. Number 2 is if you really like a wide berth of liberal ideologies. If you feel really comfortable around LGBT plus community, if you really feel the social justice movement calls you, if you like very much the left side of politics, and that's what makes you happy, you're going to find so much of that in the more urban settings in Western Washington. Don't be fooled. The non-urban settings can be more conservative, so it depends on what kind of political vibe makes you feel comfortable. If you like rallies and, naked bike ride parades and very left-leaning policies for your cities, the cities and larger towns in Western Washington make you feel very comfortable. I have family members that are, I joke, I call them the commies, they're the communists, and they feel so at ease and comfortable and at home in Western Washington, because so many folks from all over the country with those political and even more than political, social, with those social viewpoints come and really feel at ease here for that. Number 3, if you love craft beers, if you really like to do craft beer as your social gathering, if you like to have, beers and board games, and that's your social activity that brings you a lot of joy, a lot of gaming community, Western Washington is full of that. It's very much a craft brew scene. They have craft breweries that are family friendly, that have play areas for kids. They have ones that you can bring your dogs to and drink. It's a really good way to socialize here in the Western Washington area, because it's what everybody likes to do in their free time. A lot of people will make beer at home as fun projects and then go drink craft beers on a Friday night or on a Saturday and just kind of linger over it and have that be their social scene. So if that is something that you find tasty and just a real delight to do, you like the social aspect to go into breweries, I think this is one of the top spots in the whole country for just the density of how many breweries there are in the area. Okay, biscuits, you see, I said 3 things. Did I trash talk Western Washington? No. I'm giving you options if this is what you like. Oh, really, I know people that are so at home in this area. There is a personality type that absolutely adores Western Washington, and it is a great fit. But I feel like some people sugarcoat Western Washington and aren't factual about what's really here to know about. And I wanted to share that because it's somewhere I've been living for a long time now. And, I've lived in different places around the country, and everywhere has their own vibe, their own energy and kind of taste to the social scene, to the world, to your interactions. And I hope that this helped you decide if you want to move to Western Washington. I'm going to see you over on my Patreon page because we are doing an amazing month of primal fun, because why the heck not? This is the perfect time of year to tune into our primal inner being, listen to that awesome, amazing primal knowledge, and have fun with our self-care. I'll see you over on Patreon, biscuits. Thanks for always liking and subscribing and being such a wonderful part of our little family here on the Wholesome Feed. I love y'all, biscuits. See you in the next video.